For all the female entrepreneurs, I think don't follow your passion, follow your purpose. Passion is like the story of like, why are you doing this? This is what I do. I like fashion. I like this. I like bags. So I'm going to start this. But if you know your purpose, it sets a different story. You have a bigger picture of what's happening in your business and how can you contribute to the world.
What made you have that mentality that you want more, you want better?
I just have that idea on a very young age that I could do more. If I see, like, for example, like you, I could do that as well, like, you know.
Why not me? You always say, I can do this.
The story of my company, like my company's name is Even Joan.
Yes.
If you can do it, I can do it as well, even me.
More women are starting businesses. Well, there are about 12 million women-owned businesses.
Showed that women started businesses at a faster rate than men.
Women are increasingly starting their own businesses, and over the next decades will make up the majority of new entrepreneurs in this country.
My note said you're single, Mum. So it didn't work out?
Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work out.
You're getting no support? No financial support?
Unfortunately, no. Wow. Yeah.
And your daughter's called Malia. Did you have your daughter then?
I had her when I was starting my company. So it's during COVID as well, actually. The moment actually we had a baby, he decided like he doesn't want to be part of it. And for me, I decided like, you know what? You have to realize like no one's going to help you. No one.
Gladiators, welcome back. For me, it's been a long time. It's just summer's ended and my team, we've been doing lots of edits of the stock of podcasts we've been doing. So we caught up and a fresh start with this wonderful soul. Joan Jardeleza. Jardeleza.
Yes.
I almost got it. Joan Jardeleza.
Yeah.
Philippines.
From Philippines, absolutely.
We met probably 3-4 years back.
Yeah.
And we decided to connect. You came to one of my seminars and we didn't speak ever since.
Absolutely.
So we missed each other, but it's meant to be. Few people said you got to speak to Joan. She has the most amazing story. So
thank you.
Welcome. I'd love you to share it with our gladiators. Tell me a little about you.
Well, I'm Joan Jardeleza from Philippines. I have been in Dubai for the last 6 years right now, and I have my own events and lifestyle management company. I started my company like 3 years ago. But before I started my company, like let me tell you my story about how I started this journey, you know?
Okay.
I started my career when I was 16 years old as a fashion model in the Philippines. And I'm not just a fashion model, I'm the top model there back then, you know?
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why are you so tall?
I know, Filipinos are supposed to
I
be...
know. What's happened? Which part of your family members are tall?
Our ancestors are actually Spanish.
So they're really Spanish.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So your mom and which one? Your mom or your dad is tall? Or both?
Both are tall.
That's why you're tall.
Yeah.
Amazing. So that's the first thing when I met you, I thought, oh, that's a tall.
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't stereotype, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So,
and I hear it many times as well in Dubai. They think I'm not from Philippines. When I said I'm from Philippines, and they were like, no, you are not. You know,
how tall are you? 5'8"?
5'8".
5'8", yeah, amazing. So, were you Manila? Where were you? Where were you born?
I was born in Manila. Yeah.
So it was Manila. Okay. And then 16 is a very young age because my sister was a model at 16.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't listen to anyone. She did her own thing. She went to Japan, spent 2-3 years there and lost everything she earned, badly managed. She earned money.
Wow. Okay.
But she was badly managed and then came back and she had experience but no wealth.
Yeah. Oh,
so
wow.
how was your journey? What were your mom and dad like? They said, go for it?
Yeah, I think for me, it's a go for it kind of thing. Back in the days, I feel like, I was born, I was watching actually MTV, like fashion TV. So I watched that one and I decided like, I'm going to be a model. This is what I'm going to be. I'm going to be in Milan Fashion Week, in New York Fashion Week. Obviously, I didn't make it there, but I made it to Philippines
Why
Fashion
did you say
Week.
obviously?
Well, because I'm in Dubai, I mean, it turns out to be a better opportunity as well.
So it was by choice. You didn't make it to Milan and everything else.
Well, I didn't make it to Milan, but I made it to Hong Kong, in Singapore, and also in Macau. But,
wow.
Yeah.
So you were a catwalk model? Or
fashion. Yeah.
Fashion.
Catwalk, yeah.
So photography as well?
Photography, magazine. Also, I did for fashion designers as well. Yeah.
So how many years were you a model?
Wow. maybe 10 years. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Yeah. Okay. And then tell me about the modeling experience. How was it? What did you learn from it?
Well, I learned on a very young age that we have this type of, life. Like, for example, like you live a luxurious life, living like in dressing up well, and at a very young age, I'm very how you say it. We are exposed.
Matured, yeah,
We're kind
you're
of exposed.
experienced, yeah. Oh, you were too
Exposed. At a very young age,
You
we're
were very
exposed, vulnerable, and in this age, I wish like I have a guidance from like a mentor of someone like how to succeed as a fashion model career.
Yeah.
I could have done that as well,
Yes.
like if I have the right mentor, the right agency as well. So yeah,
So what happened? You earned good money?
yeah, it's a decent money.
Do you manage to save any?
I actually no.
Yeah, like
You
my
manage to
sister.
spend it.
Like my sister.
You manage to spend it because the more you make money in a very young age, you just spend it. You just buy the nice dress, the nice clothes, the nice everything, and no saving basically. So yeah, and I decided to move to Macau. I work in a hospitality industry there, like in a hotel, Galaxy Hotel, Star World Hotel. So I work on this.
What's
this
Macau
brand.
like?
It's another.
Have you been to Vegas?
No, I haven't been to Vegas, but I've heard like it's
Similar, but I believe
similar.
it's bigger.
Bigger
and
in
better.
terms of revenue of the casino itself there, but the entertainment is better in Vegas for sure. Yeah,
I see. And how many casinos are there in?
that's a good question. I
Macau.
wouldn't know the numbers. Probably 20.
Really?
Like
But they're
the-
huge casinos.
Massive. Yeah.
And all
yeah.
Chinese, or there's all over the world?
Mostly Chinese, but there's a lot of Europeans as well that coming
Wow.
to gamble. Yeah,
Wow.
but mainly mainland Chinese. Yeah.
And how long were you there?
I'm there for 1 year. Yeah.
Did you like it or not really?
I like it, but I was there when I was very young age as well, like very, I was there like 20-year-old. When you're 20, making money and partying and all of these things, like it's crazy. So yeah.
So why did you leave after a year?
Why did I leave? That's a good question. Because I was working in a hotel, like doing like reception, hostess. I'm not degrading the job, but like you're not using your brain, you're just reading the people.
You felt that you
I
had
could
more.
do so much more. Yeah.
And then you went to?
And then I went
Singapore?
to Singapore. Yeah. I work in a fashion industry there, in a lifestyle and swimwear, actually boutique in the Marina Bay Sands.
Yeah, I know it very well. I
Yeah.
stayed there. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
How long were you there?
I was there for 1 year as well. Yeah. I know I have a thing with 1 year thing,
But the thing is, it's enough time to experience things and it's enough time to evaluate. And you
Yeah.
think, okay, any longer I'll be wasting my time. In a year, I've learned enough to move on.
And I'm on that stage anyway. Like on the 20s, you're supposed to learn a lot of things anyway. Yeah.
Exactly. And then where'd you go?
Oh, where did I go after? I went to
I'm slowly calculating your age, by the way. I'm like, 16 years,
Yeah,
she'd be in her late 30s. Am I right?
No, I'm still in the mid 30s.
You see, I hate you. Go on.
Yeah.
So after Singapore?
So after Singapore, I moved back to Manila to start my own first venture. Like I have my own first boutique there. So
So you love fashion?
Yeah. So I did my sourcing, like I'm buying products in Bangkok, I'm buying products in China, in Hong Kong. So I'm bringing them on the store. So like it's a lot of work,
Design them yourself? Or?
Yeah. And traveling and all of these things and putting all together in one shop. It's a lot of work.
It is. Did you do well?
I like what I do, like what I said, but
For the effort you put in, it didn't make enough money.
Yeah, and didn't make enough money. And I felt like, I was stuck in Manila because I felt like I've been traveling or working abroad already and I have this experience of, being in a multi-faceted countries. And I decided like, you know what, this is not for me. I think I could do so much more.
And all the time you've been on your own. You didn't have a business partner. You didn't have any family support. Nothing. Always on your own.
This one, no family support, no nothing. But yeah, aside from everything, like all the ideas is from me. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then Dubai?
Yeah, and then Dubai.
Why Dubai?
I came here because I have my relatives here, obviously. I mean, like we're Filipinos. I don't know how many community we are here, like maybe million or I don't know. But yeah, so they've been here for 10 years. And for me, I reflect my life. I'm like, I'm always traveling. I'm always staying in this one country and then this country and then this country for 1 year. So I came here to, maybe not set up my company, but I came here to decide like this is gonna be my home base. I'm gonna stay as much as I can. So I'm here for the long game. You know?
Okay. Not 1 year anymore.
Not 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you started working for people?
Yeah, I
So I
started.
know we're going to come to
Yeah.
the stage where you have your own business and what
of
made you an
course, of
entrepreneur. We're
course.
going to discuss
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So how long do you try different jobs, different roles? Do you have
Tell
good
me
experiences,
about it.
bad
Yes,
experiences?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
tell
yes.
me.
Oh wow, the bad experience as well.
Yeah,
Of course.
I have bad experiences.
Yeah,
every day.
everyone have,
Every
of
day.
course.
Every day.
Everyone. Yeah. So yeah, I started working in a hospitality industry here as well. I work for Wafi Group. I
Yes.
work as a hostess actually in a reception again.
Yes,
Same
yes.
as what I'm doing
Yes.
in Macau.
Yes.
But the pay is different. You know, like what the. I'm sorry for the word, but maybe not. But
What the fuck?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what's this? You know, I saw my first check and I'm like, oh my God, you know,
Too little.
it's too little.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's too little, definitely. And I'm like, okay,
In Macau, you got paid tips as well, right?
not really tips because we were just in the reception in the
But you
lobby.
didn't share it.
Yeah.
You didn't share tips.
No. Yeah. But this one, of course, in the restaurants, you know, they share tips, which is good. But unfortunately for this one, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so shocked. It's like maybe 1/4 of what I'm earning in Macau or in Singapore. So I'm like, for me, it's gonna humble me, you know. It humbles me basically
Sure.
because
Well, I think it's insulting. Not humbling. Like, what the hell? I'm worth more.
I'm sorry, but like, and you know, like we have to live in this structure of, you know, like we have to live in accommodation and, you know, like some people as well, I didn't experience that. Like, you know, you have some people like companies, they hold their passport or what, you know, like this kind of things. I didn't experience that. And fortunately, and I will not allow that as well, you know.
So let me just, the psychology of it, what is coming across to me is that you always want better.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you know your self-worth.
of course.
But you say, of course, but most people don't. Most people take that salary year after you
Yeah.
sell them, they sell their soul, they sell their time for peanuts. But all the time you wanted more. What made you have that mentality that you want more, you want better?
I don't know. Like I just have that idea on a very young age that I could do more. Because if I see, like for example, like you, I could do that as well. Like, you know, yeah. Like if I see, like
Why not me? You always say, I can do this. Why not
That's
me?
actually the story of my company. Like my company's name is Even Joan.
Yes.
If you can do it, I can do it as well. Even me. So that's the story. Yeah,
I would put it better, Joan.
that's a good one.
If you can do it, I can better it. Not even. Even is
yeah.
equal, right?
Yeah,
you want to
that's
be.
true.
Yeah,
That's
we're going to
true.
come to that.
Okay.
So you always wanted more.
Always until now.
Uh-huh.
I never
So
settle.
that drives you.
Yeah.
So tell me, when do you decide to run your own business? One, as a lady.
Mm-hmm.
Two, as a Filipino, because you are, like it or not, you know, we can get
I know.
stereotyped,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So what were the challenges? And then what made you decide to run your own business?
Okay. So I decided to start my own business because I've been in the hospitality industry here in Dubai. I work for Governor House as well.
Yeah.
Pay is good, yeah, but you don't have time. I only have like 1 day off for what? To do
Do you know I lived there for 9 years?
Oh, really? That's a beautiful place, by
We
the way.
probably crossed paths.
Maybe. Yeah. So I work for a Buddha bar.
Yes. I know
So
Boulevard
I
very
finish
well.
work 2 a.m., 3 a.m., very late night. So basically, you make money, but your time is there. You work like a machine.
Yes.
You know, it's a very good company as well. The
Yes.
pay is good. And for me, I was like,
No life.
I need freedom.
Did you have, I know you have a beautiful daughter, right?
Yeah.
Did you have your daughter then? Or-
No.
She's only 2, right?
She's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 2. So it's very recent. Like, actually, I had her when I was starting my company.
Okay.
In the beginning.
So it all happened at the same time.
I know. I know. Yeah. So it's during COVID as well, actually.
That's an excuse. I was bored, so I got busy.
Yeah.
So okay, let's go back. What made you decide to run your own business, and how easy or difficult was it? Did you have an investment, or did you
Yeah.
save? You have your own investment, or other people?
Okay. So I started my company like 3 years ago. I decided like I'm gonna have my own company because I cannot work for someone. To be honest, I don't want to. Yeah, that's like 100% sure. Like I don't want to work for someone. I'm gonna make everything happen to make my dreams come true. So I write down my business plan, this and that, and I present it to my few people, like my few network from the past as well. And I was looking for angel investors, and you just need one, and I got 2 angel investors.
Amazing.
Yeah,
They liked your business plan. Did you have any customers prior to starting, or you had no customers?
Actually, I have network already when I started.
So you kind of knew there was going to be some business.
Yeah, I know
event.
there's going to be happening already. So yeah, my first client was it's for a wedding actually. So I'm doing events. So it's a Filipina and Arabic wedding.
Wow.
So yeah, I started from very humble beginning. And my next client was, I work for AEW Money. So they were my first big clients, so they've been—
The car people.
Yeah.
Just in case people don't know who they are.
Yeah.
They have, is it Suzuki? Yeah, they have, Rastamani is Suzuki, isn't it?
I cannot say the brand, but I'm not.
You can't say
I'm
a
not in
brand.
the car. I'm on the fashion and lifestyle.
I see.
So I work with
'Cause they're a huge
American
group,
Rag
yes.
C
I see,
and Vernier. So
So
on
what do you
the
do?
fashion brands.
Activations and stuff like that?
Activations and marketing. But
And did you have to hire people for the activations? Things?
Yeah. So I hire a lot of actually like part-timers and staff. Yeah, for all of our events. Yeah.
So, what's it like to run your own business? What was the first thing you learned when you're running your own business?
Well, the first thing I learned, it's not easy to start everything on your own. So that's the first mistake you could do, is do everything on your own. You have to hire people.
You have to trust.
Yeah, you have to trust. You have to delegate and, and let them do the work and just manage from afar. Yeah.
You're an attractive woman, right? And sometimes people can, I'm going to ask a straight question.
Yeah,
People listening
sure.
are sexist, but that's the way it is. The
I know,
cookie crumbles,
yeah.
right? You're an attractive. Where do you draw the line when you're dealing with men where, okay, I'm attractive, but it's business.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
exactly.
Yeah.
Of course.
I've often thought, if I was an attractive woman, it must be so sensitive whereby my niceness is not taken in the wrong way.
Yeah,
and
or
so
maybe you're not taken seriously by
Exactly.
men,
Might open a door, but they won't take you seriously. Correct.
It
So-
happened to me like from the very beginning, like, oh, she's starting her own company. Like even people that are not believing in me, it was like, yeah, she's beautiful. She'll find her way or whatever. No, but I do like the work, I work hard for this, and I'm proud to be where I am, Yeah.
So what do you do that? How? Give me some examples whereby you had to fight to take you seriously. Give me an example.
Yeah. Wow. That's a
Like
good
maybe
question.
getting paid. Is that an issue ever? Like then you have to go and shout and scream and say, "Pay me! I'm not just this nice lady."
Yeah, well, for the payments, usually, how do you say it? There's a disadvantage and there's advantage of being beautiful or
Tell
being a
me.
woman,
Tell me.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So it could be like you could play which position you want to play as well.
Give me some examples.
Okay, oh my God.
Do you network? You network a lot.
I
okay?
definitely network a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
So, because I met you
Yeah, true.
in Capital Club at a networking event, right? So, if we meet again and we're networking, how would you introduce yourself to me?
Yeah, so I'll introduce myself as myself, Joan, and then I have my own events company. This
What's
is what I
different
do.
about your events company? Because I see loads of events companies.
Yeah, of course.
So what's different about your company?
Okay. What's the difference is like I'm very hands-on with everything that I do. I make sure that like we deliver for our expectation from A to Z, And enable for me to do that, I have to be hands-on with all the work that I do. So actually, as we speak, I just finished an activation in Sharjah for 18 days. So I was there. I don't need to be there, but I make sure like I have to be there and make sure that everything is,
Done
on top.
properly.
Yeah.
So most of your business comes from repeat clients.
Yeah,
yes?
repeat clients actually. That's true.
Amazing. Do you have full-time staff or no? They're all contracted
I
still?
have full-time staff right now, so 2. Like they do sales and 1 do marketing. Yeah.
Okay, who taught them how to sell? You did.
Yeah.
Very good.
But the thing is, you cannot teach them this, You can just give them like ideas or something, but it's still like, it's not how
It's not you.
Yeah, it's not you. Yeah.
I always say, if you're lucky that your member of staff, your best member of staff is 80% as good as you. Accept that. They'll never be 99. They'll never be 90. And if they are, they'll always run their own company. There'll be
I
no competition.
experienced that actually.
Yes.
Yeah, I have like one lady, she's really, really good, like with everything. Like I could tell her to be like there and I could be like traveling. She'll run the business basically. But of course she's that good. She's also, my also problem is like I share my contacts, my network with her. And of course.
I'll give you an example. Okay. I had an idea. I don't mind sharing it. And these people needed help.
Yeah.
This happened today, actually, this morning. And I gave them my idea. I gave them my contact. I taught them the know-how. Okay. But they didn't come back to me. They didn't keep in touch with me. And we sat down and said, let's part ways.
Yeah.
Because I can't work with you if you're not communicating with
Exactly.
me. And so, so the idea that I gave you, what are you going to do with it? I go, oh, we'll let you know because we might carry on.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not bothered, the world's full of abundance. But
Yeah.
it was interesting. He didn't say, do you mind if we continue to take your idea
Exactly.
and do this?
give
It was just
credit
like,
at
I will let
least.
you know
Exactly.
whether I
That's so
continue.
rude.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But they don't see it that way.
Oh my God,
They
I
don't-
can't
people-
work with this kind of people.
People don't see it that way. Because ideas are cheap when they're shared.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, databases are cheap the moment it's shared.
Yeah.
Because it's taking you, that's what I do. The moment I get loads of contacts, I very quickly share it. That black book of yours
That's your
is
network.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're too easily giving and positive and sharing.
Tell me what needs to be done with that because I need to learn as well,
Do you know what it is? I think don't be so giving, and also give to people who appreciate it.
Yeah, true.
Because what I do is I blankly just give.
Yeah.
Give. And of course, there's going to be people out there who never earned it. They don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
They don't deserve
Exactly.
it. You don't deserve it. And we
Yeah.
just give. And then we surprised why they just come back and hurt us.
Yeah.
Or, because we weren't very selective on what we're giving.
You should.
So should you.
Yeah.
So we should.
We should.
Right? It happens when you're kind.
Yeah, exactly.
Entrepreneurs tend to see things
give, yeah.
they're very optimistic because we see opportunity everywhere.
That's the
right?
problem, I think.
And we only see good in people because we have to be good and positive energy to get business, right?
Exactly.
And we just think everybody else is the same. But unfortunately, most people live in scarcity
And they just keep on taking.
because they think they have this, what's the word? What the word I'm looking for is that they don't earn it, they expect it. What's the word? Can you help me out here? The word? Entitlement.
Entitlement, yeah, is in my head actually.
Entitlement. They think they're just entitled for just waking up. They're entitled, but nobody came and gave me anything. Did they? Nobody gave me free lunches.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You have to work hard for it.
Unfortunately.
You know what? What I learned, to enable for you to be success is you have to realize no one's gonna help you. No one.
I say you come in this world alone. You leave alone. Okay. Even your children are temporary.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. I have children who are 30 who've left me, and I've got children who are 9.
Oh.
Yes, and they will one day leave me. So everything's just temporary. Everything shall pass. But the conversations you have with yourself are the only one who speaks to you.
Yeah.
You're the only one who listens.
Exactly.
You're the
yourself.
only one. Yeah, you're on your own. It's not such a bad thing.
It's not a lonely thing as
It's
well.
not a lonely.
It's
Yeah,
good thing,
it's good to be empowering, independent. Yet it's good to be codependent. I love to be with a partner who takes care of me. I can share things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to rely on someone.
Somehow we have to rely on someone as well.
Business, yes. I think business, yes. Personally, I don't think so.
Yeah.
As a man, I think a woman wants to be with a man they can rely on.
Absolutely. Yeah, because we are
a strong, solid pillar. Yes, they can rely on, lean on.
Exactly. Yeah. Because men are always strong. They always, they always think they are strong and this and that. But for women, it's important to have balance. You have this business or your career, but you need to have someone to depend on as well.
How do you balance your life?
Oh, wow.
Because my note said you're single, mom.
Yeah.
So it didn't work out.
Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work out,
Were you married? Or?
No, we're not married, but we were together for a year. And the moment actually we had a baby, he decided he doesn't want to be part of it.
Wow.
And for me, I decided you know what? I'm in
Don't
my
need you.
30 and I could do it on my own as well. I was raised by my mom, who's like, she's not a single mom, but my dad passed away when I was 4. So
Oh, same as me. My dad passed away when I was 4.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So for me,
Did she remarry?
No, she didn't. So I felt like it's not like a
Big deal.
big deal, because I was, like I was raised alone by my mom and my family.
Was it a problem here in this country?
At the moment, I think you can be a single mom as
Yes,
well.
yes. Is it to do with your religion? Because if you're Christian, you can. If Muslim, you can't. Or no, it doesn't
I'm
really
not
matter.
sure about the religion thing.
In the
but
old days,
in the old days,
Thank God.
yeah. Like right now, actually, like single moms, they can give birth here now.
Oh, good.
Before, like
You couldn't, yeah.
Yeah, you
Not
couldn't.
that long ago.
like maybe a year or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Very recent. So yeah.
Thank God.
I have a friend as well. She's gonna have a baby here soon. So like,
How do you
it's
balance
okay
it
now.
all? So what does your day, because your baby's in nursery now, right? She's 2.
Still, actually, no. She's gonna be next year she's gonna be in school. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a nanny now?
Yeah, I have a nanny, and of course, I'm not gonna say I'm self-made. No one is self-made as well, because you need to rely on people. You need to rely on like people that can support you. So I have a nanny. She's taking care of my daughter full time, and I do my work. So my schedule would be like I start my day 6 a.m. in the morning, because of course she's awake already by 6. We're gonna spend time together 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. breakfast together, and spend time, like quality time. Then of course I'm gonna go my workout for one hour. Start a day by 10 o'clock, working, meetings, like
So you work out every day?
every other day. Yeah.
Congratulations. Well done.
Yeah. I have to force myself, because I have to force like a routine. Like this is what I'm gonna, the regimen. Yeah.
Very good. So, sorry to ask, you're getting no support?
I know, unfortunately.
No financial support?
Unfortunately, no. Wow. Yeah. I even asked myself, because I have friends, like they've been well taken care of. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself, Yeah, but no.
Okay, maybe that's a conversation offline, but some people just say, I'll take care of everything because they don't want confrontation. Yes, some people just, anyway. I don't understand men. Some men I don't understand. That,
Yeah.
they walk away from the responsibilities.
Yeah.
I don't think they're men. They don't
I
deserve
actually
to be
haven't
men.
dealt with him yet, Yeah.
Yeah, but you shouldn't, right? It's that the man should take care of things, period. That's why we developing gladiators. Gladiators have honors and value, and they don't put themselves first. Yeah,
Of course, yeah.
crazy. Okay, so congratulations, really congratulations. And your daughter's called Malia.
Malia,
Well,
yes,
So
yes.
if you had to teach Malia 3 things, as a beautiful young lady she is, what would those 3 things be? Say, take these 3 things with you, Malia. What would those 3 things be?
Wow, that's a very good question, actually. Thank you for that. I would teach her independence and hard work at a not very young age. She's still a baby, and I would
Actually, yeah. You know what? It's okay, not hard work, but but good discipline. You can start from a very young age.
Yes.
Okay. Independence, hard
Independence
work.
and hard work, and also I would like her to follow what she wants in life. And I always tell her, like, you can do whatever you want, follow what you want, Yeah. At a very young age, I teach her independence. She can do whatever she wants, I don't want to be like, oh, she have to be like this. Because some parents, they want to box their kids to be like this.
Yeah, doctor, nurse, lawyer.
In
whatever,
Philippines, they're like, everyone is nurse. So I don't want that. I want her to be, of course, a model one day, or maybe a beauty queen, but it's really up to her, Yeah.
Why a model or a beauty queen? What does that mean? I thought with the feminism coming now, beauty queens are a bit old-fashioned, no?
Yeah, it's a bit old-fashioned.
Surely every woman is beautiful, and it shouldn't really matter. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I say to my kids, don't care about what other people say. But if you're a beauty queen,
there's a
lot of rejection, and it does matter what other people think.
Yeah. But it teaches you discipline as well. And it's a platform as well for women to advocate, independence, women empowerment, support other women who doesn't have a reach to be successful as well. There's like a lot of organizations for women that, can be done. Yeah.
Because you can be a position of power.
Position of
It's
power.
not just beauty,
Not just
but you
beauty.
can be an
Yeah,
influencer.
definitely. It's an influence for other people. And that's how I want her to be.
Where's the father from?
That's a good question.
No, because she'd be a mix, right?
Yeah.
She'd be a mix.
She's
Not
actually-
Philippines.
Not Philippines, yeah. I cannot disclose
Middle
that.
Eastern.
Middle Eastern.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
no, because it'd be a nice. I have my daughter said, don't use half caste, use mixed race. Because it's racist. I said, well, it was half. Okay, my children are all mixed race.
Yeah.
Because they got English mums.
Okay.
And what you find is that they get the best genes from everyone.
Yeah.
They're quite lucky, quite blessed.
Yeah.
So that was 2, right? Independence, do what you want to do, work hard and independent. What else?
And just be kind to everyone, Yeah.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Okay.
And be gentle. Of
Okay,
course.
live with your heart.
Live with your heart, because we live in this world that everyone is hungry for things, and I want her to live in a good harmony of, good influence as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
3 things you will teach business women.
Oh, wow. Okay, there you go. I have my notes for that.
Get your notes. I have my notes too, right?
It's like a long list of
Fire away. Can I
Yes.
take notes while you're talking? Because I'm going to ask you questions about them.
Sure.
So things you'll teach business women out there.
Okay. For all the female entrepreneurs, I think first is like you have to invest with your personal branding, because it has to represent your company. Second is don't follow your passion, follow your purpose. Passion is like the story of like, okay, why are you doing this? This is what I do. I like, fashion. I like this. I like bags. So I'm going to start this. But if you know your purpose, it sets a different story. You have a bigger picture of what's happening in your business and how can you contribute to the world. So, yeah.
So if I was, let's say I like flowers and flower arrangements, okay?
Yeah.
And that's my passion. And I came to you, you say, follow your purpose. How do I find the purpose? How do I differentiate the two? Do you know what I say to
Yeah,
people?
of course.
Do you know what I say is that if you can see yourself in 3 years making flower arrangements every single day for the next 3 years,
Exactly.
and you're excited about it, that's your purpose. If it's not, don't do it, right? Because after a while, business is boring, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Week in, week out, you're doing
Tell
the
me
same
about
things.
it. I've been doing the event thing for 3 years, and I'm like, I'm trying to look
Something
for
new,
new
something-
ventures, this and that. But of course, this one pays the bill, so we stay, right?
So your purpose is to see yourself doing it for a long period of time
Yeah.
and
yeah.
enjoy it.
Exactly. Yeah.
What else?
Probably surround yourself with successful people.
Okay.
This is how I summarize everything, I think. With
How do you decide who's a successful person?
how do I decide?
Because I'll tell you what. Again, this is more like a chat than just a... I went to I'm trying to avoid mentioning names. I went to a place where business people meet. And I was introduced to very wealthy people.
Yeah.
And immediately, 2 of them I didn't want to associate with, although they were billionaires.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way they were speaking. I didn't like the way they were. It just didn't.
Yeah.
I thought you may be financially successful,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want to be in my peer group. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. So I went to sit on a different table. And the funny thing is, in that group of 5, 3 of them moved to my table. I didn't say come over, move to my table.
Exactly.
I think they were all feeling that this person's maybe a bit
Off.
crude or
Yeah.
and they moved to my table and the conversation changed to something more valuable.
More valuable, more
Because
meaningful.
money is not everything, is
It's
it?
definitely not everything, I mean, you define success is not just about money. It's about who you surround with, like it could be successful. It could be like caring. It could be like your mentor. It could be like supporting you in so many ways. So it's not just about the money all the time.
Very good. Because most people make the mistake of following the money. And sometimes those people who didn't have the right values, they end up the one who's going to take advantage of you.
Yeah, exactly.
So although they're wealthy, doesn't necessarily mean they're going to share that wealth or they're going to share knowledge.
True. No, for me, like I don't follow the money, You have to follow your purpose and everything else will come, Like for me, I started my company and like, of course, there's no money there. Like first few years of this and like, there's no money, but I still believe on the purpose of what I'm doing. And because, I have my daughter now, it's even much, much more meaningful. And everything else I can do.
I love hiring single moms because they have a purpose.
Yeah.
Without their purpose is provide. I've said
Yeah.
this many times on my podcast, is to provide for their children.
Yeah, we do both things like a man and women could do for their children, you know. I mean, it's not easy, to be honest, but, you know, like this is what we've dealt on. And like,
How long
we
have
just
you been single?
Wow. Quite too long, actually.
2 years?
2
years?
Yeah.
And do you miss male
Yeah.
company?
Sorry?
Do you miss male company?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Because I'm very focused with everything that I do that I forgot, like, I have to actually have a personal life as well, you know? Like, it's 50% my daughter and like maybe 30% my business, and then the personal life is not there. So,
Yeah. The problem is that sometimes you get so used to being single
yeah.
and you get used to it. And then whoever comes in is interfering with your system.
With your routine.
Yeah, with your
Yeah,
routines.
that's true. That's also like, you know, like right now, when I look with my, how do you say it, my category for the man that I'm gonna date. Before I just think of myself of this, but now I have my daughter. I have to consider her, and they have to, you know, like her as well. It's a package.
Also, it's difficult to introduce someone. When do you introduce your daughter to them?
Oh, I cannot.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
No.
6 dates, 2 dates,
No,
6
at
months,
least
1 year?
maybe 6 months or
Yeah.
something, you know, like has to be stable, and I have to know if it's really like the one, and, you know, like is meant to stay. Because a lot of, unfortunately, we are in Dubai and it's not easy to, you know, to date here. And I have a lot of friends who are single as well, male and female. They have the same problem, you know.
That's another thing. I know we're going off track a little
Yes.
bit, but no, it's fine because a lot of things we're discussing, people are going through, but they just don't express it,
Yeah.
right? It's funny how I hear how women are struggling for good men. Then I hear how men are struggling for good women. I'm like,
Where?
maybe there should be like some kind of an agency
Exactly,
that puts good
matchmaking.
people,
Yes,
not
true,
just
true.
To the left and
Swiping
right.
to the left and
Yeah.
right, and yeah.
How can you find somebody's personality or depth
They
or
have
values?
to be like maybe I should host an event for this. Maybe.
Would you be interested?
Why not?
Let's do it. There's money in
Bring
dating.
interesting people, you know,
Honestly.
all together in one place. Yeah.
Would you be interested in a partnership?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Gladiators meet
Matchmaking.
women warriors.
Exactly,
Women warriors
exactly.
meet gladiators.
Yeah,
That's
true.
a good one.
No, because I think there's a demand for it, because like a lot of women and men are like, you know,
It's
you have to find quality people.
people come to Dubai. I'm generalizing for money.
Exactly.
To do well, earn as much money
Yeah.
as possible. Obviously, mostly in a good way, and then take it back home, right? And then settle home.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get many people who are very kind of depth and spiritual.
Yeah, that's true.
But there is a percentage out there who are searching. Maybe they're not so young, but the older,
Yeah.
middle-aged type
Yeah.
of people are thinking, I don't want to go clubbing. I don't want to go
Yeah,
to bars
yeah,
and stuff like
exactly.
this. And I want somebody who adds value to my life.
I'm the same. Like it has to bring something on my table, because my table is full.
Exactly.
What do you bring? You know, because
Exactly. It's not like you got holes that you want filling.
Yeah.
Your table's full.
yeah, my table is full. What are you gonna bring? Like if it's
Yes.
gonna be headache, thank you
Add
so
value.
much. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next. My favorite word in business is next.
Yeah. Next.
Because it doesn't always fit.
Exactly.
Right? It's not
Yeah.
their fault or my fault. It just doesn't fit.
yeah.
Next.
Exactly. Yeah. True. Yeah.
Incredible. So what's going to happen to you in the next 2-3 years?
Wow,
Business.
that's a good question. Oh wow.
You have three. How many companies do you have now? Just a one or 2, 3?
We do like events and concierge services, and you know,
Okay.
yeah.
I'd love to know about your concierge service as well.
Okay.
So where do you see your business going in 2-3 years?
Hopefully we'll be expanding, of course, you know, like in the region. I'm planning to actually explore Saudi, of course. Everyone is raving about it, and I have to check out. So Saudi, and also in Asia, because there's a lot of market in Asia as well. Like Thailand is happening, you know, like China and Hong Kong, they're all happening as well. So I'm sure like I'm missing some market there, because I can bring, you know, like cross business together. So
Sure.
I don't want to miss that opportunity.
If you wave a magic wand and somebody could accelerate your growth, in which areas could somebody help you? Or a miracle if you could believe in miracles. Miracles happen to me all the time, right?
Yeah.
What would that miracle be to help you grow
in
fast?
my business, yeah. Wow. Okay. That would be probably strategic partner, smart partner. Yeah. 'Cause
Like,
like investors or partners, because I want to branch out to other countries.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, for example,
so
yeah.
let's say, because I'm all about quantifying, right? So if you wanted an investor, how much would they have to invest?
Wow. We're talking about numbers now.
Yeah.
There you go. Wow. Well, I have to check the.
Millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars or
No, I can start small. Like, I started my company for like 200,000 dirhams.
wow,
So, and then,
amazing.
Yeah.
And then do you want a passive investor or do you want somebody who's active in you with you?
I want active investor.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, passive, we accept both,
Yes.
Why not? Yeah.
I don't like active investors because
A lot of time.
I have my
Yeah.
own way and I've got to justify why I'm going that
Yeah,
direction
that's true,
and
that's true.
explain. And, I rather do my own thing. If you want to come on board,
Yeah.
great. Put your money and I'll give you great returns.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
don't get involved because that slows me down.
That's true. Yeah.
That's the way I see things.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Let's see if I can help you get those in life, okay?
I would love that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're an amazing human being. You're an amazing, blessed soul.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you really are. And I congratulate you.
Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Thank you so much for that. So tell me, what do you think of this women empowerment? And
Wow.
yeah, how do you feel about it? Have you heard of Andrew Tate?
Oh yeah, I heard, but I don't listen much
to him.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because tell me about him, because I just know him. Like, in the
if I
media.
say anything, it'll be from a man's point of view, right?
Okay.
So we get, the funny thing is I interviewed a lady
Yeah.
and she runs female groups,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And we had a really, really good conversation.
Yeah.
And then about 2 weeks later, when Andrew Tate was locked up in a prison
Yeah. I heard.
without any charges,
Mm-hmm.
I actually sent a post out there saying, look, if it was my son, whether he's a misogynist, maybe he's this, he's that, he's
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but if there's no charges, nobody should be locked up.
Yeah, exactly. Mm.
Charge him, lock him up, or don't lock him up and look for things to find him
Yeah.
guilty about,
Okay.
right? Because that's not fair.
Yeah.
She phoned me up and said, don't post my podcast. Because I work every single day to support women and Andrew Tate is against women. And I swear to God, I said, the fact that you are stopping our innocent podcast because I just aired what I said, that's the problem.
Yeah.
There should be healthy dialogue from all angles.
Not just women empowerment. There's
Yes.
men empowerment as well.
Yes.
To be honest, I mean, I've been involved with a lot of women empowerment. I mean, I'm in a group of like maybe 10 women groups or business entrepreneurs, but men needs this platform as well.
As
and no
well.
one talk about it,
And
you know?
they're lost. As from man's point of view
Yeah.
and from people, they're lost. They don't
Yeah.
know where to step, what to do, who they're going to upset. They need healthy dialogue.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Between men and women, not you have your stance and anybody says, and I can say 100 things, probably 5 of them are going to be wrong.
Yeah.
But you don't judge me. Listen to me for the 95 other
Yeah,
things that I
exactly.
say are good.
Yeah, true.
It's just like momentum's taken, social media's gone crazy. This guy says, be a man, take care of your family, work hard, be disciplined, take care of things.
Yeah.
Don't commit so don't kill yourself, don't get depressed, work out, and these are healthy stuff.
Oh, so that's his thing,
Yeah.
Okay.
And he says, women are attracted to champion men, to gladiators,
Yeah.
and he goes alpha males, so, and they are. No woman wants to be the weak man.
Exactly.
Right?
No one.
And
yeah.
I have a niece, and she's like this woman empowerment. She's quite young, and I can't really have much of a discussion
Yeah.
with her because she's so doesn't listen. She's too
Yeah.
young, and she was like, "I will never cook food for my boyfriend because he can cook his own."
Why?
Exactly. I said, "Well, okay." Then I hear 6 months later she's in a relationship
And then
and
now
makes
she's
breakfast for her. I'm like, I
Oh
should
my-
phone her up, right, and say, "Hang on a second, this is women empowerment. It's called love, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have these stances when you love someone. You just do things for each other, irrespective of whether you're a
Yeah.
man or a woman." So I think somewhere along the way, for us to appreciate racism or understand difference of color or gender or sex, and we should just have dialogue. We
Exactly.
should communicate.
Yeah.
Instead
Just
of just
love, Yeah.
Because end of the day, it's all about love.
Yeah.
People want to be successful, to be accepted, to be loved.
Exactly.
People want to have millions of followers to be accepted, to be loved.
Exactly.
It's ultimately,
Yeah.
it's all about love.
Yeah.
But then if you speak about love, it's a point of weakness. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know about people thinking about love as a weakness. It's, people who are lonely, they tend to be like strong, like especially I think men, huh? Like they don't really talk about what they feel.
And they should.
Yeah.
They should. I think they should. I think your vulnerability is your strength.
Yeah.
But then if you're sharing it with somebody who's a shark, they're going to end up biting
They're
you.
gonna
Right?
eat you
So,
alive.
yeah, they're going to eat you alive. So you got to
Yeah.
be like going back to the beginning. Be careful who you share it with.
Exactly. I know, oh my God, the network database, this and that is, I know, we will learn a lot of experience from this. Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to discuss some business after this, aren't we?
I would love to.
But this
Looking
time
forward.
round, you're going to follow up.
Yeah, of
Okay, you're going to follow. You're going to show me hunger
No, of course. Let me know. Let me know, for sure.
after this. When the
Exactly,
microphones are off,
exactly,
we're
yeah.
done.
Done deal for me as well.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. It's
been an
been a
absolute
pleasure
pleasure.
as well, you know?
Thank you. You were nervous at the beginning. There was nothing
I
to be nervous about,
know,
was
yeah.
there?
No, because I look, not look after you, but like, I'm a fan of yours from the beginning. Like, oh my God, this guy, when I heard you doing the conference back then, I was like, oh my God, this is the guy I want to meet. This is the guy I want to
No.
learn. Yeah, learn for.
You should have reached out. It would
I
have been a
know.
pleasure. Dave
I
phoned me
feel-
up.
yeah, I
Dave
feel-
phoned me up
yeah.
and he said, Joan has got the
Yeah.
got the most amazing story. You got to meet her. And I respect Dave so much. And I said, come in.
Yeah. No,
So I'm
no,
glad
no.
you did.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad
Thank you.
did.
No,
and when I saw
Dave.
your photo, I said, I connected with this lady 3 years ago. So
Yeah. No, Dave has been a very, actually, you know, like he could be like my mentor, and
Yes.
it's good to have support, you know, like
Yes.
in this business world, everyone's gonna eat you alive as well, but you need people that supports you, believes in you, and this guy, he believes in me so much, and like, you know, I have to deliver.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you didn't deliver, he would lose
Oh my God,
belief,
I hope I
right?
deliver, you
because
know?
it's not just this. Of course you have. And also business, he gives you leads to follow up. He knows you will deliver. Otherwise, you're going to embarrass him and he won't give you any money.
Of
So
course.
all-
His
all credit.
recommendation is, you know, like I have to put 100%, if not 110, you know, always like
Do
that.
you run conferences? And
Yeah, we do. We do conferences. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, like my clients are mostly like from referrals.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any Google ads or anything. Everything is from my network only.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep on coming back, repeating. So that means my model is good.
It's working.
It's good.
Tell me
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
about your concierge service. We haven't discussed that yet.
Yeah. So for the concierge, we do hotel bookings, restaurant bookings, yacht bookings. So
Do you
anything.
charge a monthly fee for that?
Actually, no, we don't charge monthly fee. Like, but we just like require per request. Yeah.
Okay. Where I tried using concierge service
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it didn't work for me, and I'll explain to you why. For instance, I understand that somebody can help and sort out your gardener, this and that, and it's all taken care of, right? Then I found out that the concierge service wasn't negotiating. I was paying premium prices.
Okay.
So
But
what
that's the
happened
price,
was,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if I phone up a gardener, I say they're going to charge me $100. I can negotiate to 95,
Mm-hmm.
90. Okay, but I was through the concierge. I was paying 120
Yeah.
because they were sticking the margin on, and I was
Exactly.
like,
Just
for that
book it
telephone
yourself
call,
then,
yes. And what really screwed it up, because my name officially is Mohammed Dariush Sudi,
Yeah.
right? But then because my family weren't religious, just call me Dariush.
Yeah.
So they booked my flights around the world. I was going around the world doing these seminars and stuff like this.
Yeah,
and
of course.
It was literally going to, it was China, Hong Kong, Japan, California. It was just
That's
all
long.
linked,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they booked it on the Dariush Sudi. So I get to the airport,
Like,
I pull my passport,
Passport
it's
is
got a
like-
different name.
oh my God. Yeah.
And it totally screwed me up. And I thought, you know what, I ought to do it
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
And I've done it myself ever since. So who uses your services?
Mostly high net worth individuals,
Mm-hmm.
C-suite, corporate people. Yeah.
So if I want to use your service, how would I do? Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. The reason I like doing my own thing, because other concierge services screwed up.
Yeah.
I like sitting by the window.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay?
It has to be specific.
Specific.
Yeah.
I don't like sitting in the back in the A380 if I'm
Yeah.
flying business. I don't want to sit in the back near the bar
Yeah, exactly.
because you can't sleep with all the
Yeah,
noise
yeah,
going
yeah.
on. So do you like have a questionnaire when you sign somebody up?
Yeah. Well, we always check what's the requirements, because always, you know, like all the clients have a very specific requirements, and we have to make sure that we deliver everything, you know, like, and as I told you before, I'm always hands-on with everything, especially concierge, because this is
So
like,
sensitive.
yeah, it's very personal for them, and it's You have to be 24/7 for these clients as well. So yeah.
Do you hold the client's credit cards and then pay on their behalf?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
yeah,
trust, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the most unusual? Don't mention names. What's the most expensive things that you've organized? The listeners are listening to going, wow.
Concierge or events?
Concierge.
Concierge. Oh, the most expensive. That would be for not the most expensive, but I would say like a 40th birthday of Indian client lady. She brought like probably 20 of her girlfriends from India to Dubai and have to book like 10 days hotel and like hotel, all the itinerary of the restaurants to activities to shopping to this and that.
She paid for everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was stressful as well.
Did you have to go with them for the 10 days to make sure?
Yeah, the whole. I have my stuff as well, but like I have to be there as
Of
well
course.
because they cannot trust my stuff.
So you went to hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
Amazing.
basically, yeah.
Amazing.
It was fun,
Amazing.
and they keep coming back as well. Yeah.
So you're learning all the time. You're trying different experiences.
Yeah. But for me, like for what I said, I started my company. I did marketing, I did concierge and events, but from the beginning, it was concierge first. That's the whole idea. And then I ventured to events. But then this one is more obviously booming and it's more money. It's more, more repeat customers. So I have to stick with the one making money. Yeah, exactly. What pays
I call
the
it
bills.
bread and butter.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. So, I started my passion with the concierge, but I ended up with a purpose, maybe in events. So, yeah.
Well, congratulations. I want to follow
you.
your success. And
Thank you.
We're going to have a chat after this podcast.
Absolutely.
As well.
Thank you.
Thank you again for your time.
It's a pleasure.
I salute you, Gladiator.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Guys, I'll see you next time. See you, Gladiators. Bye.